Hey guys, what's going on? We're back with episode 10 of the free-to-play Cosmic Sky series. I have a few updates for you guys. It's been a minute since I last uploaded. I had 2 episodes recorded before. I just edited them, so I'll have those out shortly this week. But a few notes. First of all, I want to address something. If we take a look at our right side of here, we're on island level 13. I haven't really played that much, I will say, but I have been AFKing and the bots have been going, so we are island level 13, and what that has unlocked for us, I believe we were at level 10 last time. We did unlock pitcher pods, so I have pitcher pods planted. I don't think I showcased that, so I got pitcher pods planted all right here, which is great. That part's awesome. Next, we unlocked pufferfish for level 12, which was something. We also are about to unlock access to island level... Oh, wait. No, excuse me. I'm wrong in that. We did unlock access to IS skill carrots. So if I go to island skills and farming, I have not grown enough pitcher pods, so that's why I can't do that. But I did unlock access to that, so that part's cool. And then with island level 14, we do unlock the skills for spiders and silverfish, which I believe silverfish you have to do with, if it's in /science, it's with this guy right here, the mutated mob spawner, which is 3 science blocks. But yeah, we have a lot of stuff there. Still have our 3 million XP. The other thing is our balance. We currently have 11 million. What I ended up doing is I had a bunch of the Slayer treasures and farming treasures. I had 1 farming treasure. So I ended up selling a few farming. I sold my 1 farming treasure, which was a tier 1, for like 5 million. And then I had a few Slayer treasures. Like, actually, you know what I might be able to do? I think if I go to my ledger, yeah, here we go. Yeah, I sold my Slayers for 2 million each, and then, yeah, the farming for 5 million. So that was that. We got some good money off of that. They're going to ask, well, shouldn't you have more than $11 million? I should, and here's what I did. So if we go to 8, search Titan, I thought that, okay, these are selling for 5 mil, 8 mil, 20 million, like 10 million, 15, like it's all over the place, right? It's all over the place. So what I ended up doing is I ended up buying one. I bought a Titan rank just because one thing that I learned is these Cosmic Sky seasons, or the maps is what they call them, they don't last long at all. They don't last long at all. It's actually kind of like insane how short the maps are. So supposedly they only last around like 2 months, and we're like a month and a week in. So from what I'm hearing from all the other players is that the map is going to reset in like 2 to 3 weeks. And that's wild to me. I did not understand that that was the case. So there are a few notes on that. Number 1, I had to use my money because it's going to be resettings. Obviously, I'm very far behind, so I figured, you know what? I already did get the comment rank. I may as well increase my rank before then, just to make sure that I give myself the best advantage possible for the coming seasons, because I will be wanting to play them. Another thing on top of that is I am 100% not going to be able to do a solo island, just because it takes so long. Like, I could do it on the side maybe if I want, but I'm definitely going to have to join an island or a few islands if I would like. I might not be able to do my own. I'll have to find some people to maybe do it with. Maybe I can help them out. You know, maybe not so much necessarily with like building and that type of thing, but I'm sure I can find some people that actually really know what they're doing, and I can just kind of bank off of their already current knowledge of the server and the stuff that needs to be done in the most efficient way. And I can also learn off of that as well. So I think that's really what I'm going to be wanting to do. So over the course of the next few weeks, I'm really going to try and find a group that maybe I can talk with and see if anyone would be willing to accept me into their island, and see if I can find that, and just so I have it ready to go for next season. But yeah, so that's one of the 2 things that I really need to do. But we do still have 11 million, almost $12 million to our name. So first things first, I do want to claim this Titan rank. So with this, well, let me show you a comparison. So we have Comet rank up here as well. So with this, we got a one private vault with 54 slots in it. We could list 6 things on the auction house at once, which lasted for a day, 24 hours. And then we could set up to 3 homes, join up to 5 player islands, and then message cooldown, that type of thing. But we also had /craft, /combine, a few other commands, and then /fix, which was available every 10 minutes. For Titan rank, which is the next rank in the game, we get 3 54 slot PVs, so private vaults, a limit of 10 auction house listings, 36-hour expiration time, 6 home sets, 10 player islands I can join up to, which is so much. But the main commands that I get are obviously my /kit, which gives me better loot, and I'll have to check that out, so I'll do that instantly. But we also get /enchanter and /tinkerer, and also /disposal, /feed every 10 minutes, which might be useful, /heal every 10 minutes. That's useful. That's super cool. The /fix decreases to a 5-minute timer, which is perfect. And we also get a /sell all command. So instead of having to go through all the stuff in my inventory, we just get everything all at once, which is awesome. So I want to go ahead, I want to claim this right now, which is awesome. So we can go ahead and do /kit. We'll do some back-to-back. We get a rank kit, and then, yeah, we get 1 adventure gear set, and then also 1 to 2 times abandoned ruins adventure loot. So let's see what happens when I claim this. We get the basic gear, and then we get either 1 or 2 times. So we got some wheat seeds. Like, okay, wheat seeds are nothing. That's fine. Not a big deal. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. So that is available every day. So let's see. Yeah, I guess that's how that works for that. But it's really interesting. I don't think I get anything necessarily from this. I get some XP actually. I do not need all of this, so I probably shouldn't have done that, but that's fine. That's not a big deal. Oh, I get money off of that too. It's $300. I say that, I get so excited. I don't need the wheat seeds either. I really don't need any of this. So let's just get rid of all of this. It's useful for starters, but not for me anymore. But yeah, so I did just want to do this video as a little update. We have 64 quests to go through. I'm just going to go ahead and claim all of these. But oh my gosh. Holy cow. We need to... Holy goodness. All right, let's sort some of this real quick. And then what do we get? We got some enchant books. That's trash. Trash, trash, trash. Oh, sharpness 4. Sharpness 4 is not bad. That's honestly fine. Oh, another coal ore node. Let's place that down. Let's place these down. Oh, some honeycombs. I can sell honeycombs, so that's really interesting. We got some glowberries. We'll plant these real quick, but yeah, I mean, I really do need to just like get back into the gist of things. I was kind of unmotivated just with knowing that it's like gonna reset here on me shortly. That part kind of sucks, but I do get it. It does make sense, I guess. So it's not a big deal. Ooh, I can place those down actually. Well, we did get some gems as well. Where do we go? We'll put those down there. And then let's just put the rest of this stuff in here. All right, let's keep going. Let's go to the rest of these quests real quick. Okay, here we go. Ooh, okay, we got a baby auto harvester. All right, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Oh, you know what? You can do /tinkerer. There we go. Look at that. That 15 XP right to my doorstep. That's great. Okay. Let's place the rest of these down. So we got 2 more nodes, or 3 more nodes there. 2 cobblestone nodes. Just place these at the end here, just so I have them. Oh, that is another thing I also got. I have enough item recipe pages for the coal fuel. Look at that. So I did get a fruit punch. I have an extra slot for that. So let's do /craft. I wonder if I can do /combine. No, /craft. So we'll put all these in there. And we get this item recipe, coal fuel. So we'll just do that. I don't really know what it is or what it does, but fine with me. And then we did get a baby auto harvester. We'll have to keep an eye on that. But yeah, I'm really just happy with the dust. Some of the spawners is nice. What's this? Basic stone randomization. The gems I'm very happy with, and obviously the honeycombs. The honeycombs are very good just for me to be able to like sell them and stuff, since I don't really use it / do too much with it. But that's great. That part's awesome. We have so many sockets and stuff. I did do a little bit of / adventure just on my own, but there's a bunch of stuff there. So let me get this rest of the stuff sorted out, and I'll figure out what exactly I want to do. All right, I think what I want to do is just open a bunch of gems, just because I have so many that I just want to open. I've got over a stack of minor gems, 11 minor stone skill gems, and then 15 major gems total and 2 perfect ones. So I think I just want to do these just to see what I can get. So let's do all of these first, just so I have them, and we'll tinker these immediately. So what do we get? Haste, GMO, okay. Immense power, double dip, explosive 3. That's not bad, but we're just looking for decent ones, so we'll just tinker them all instantly. Wow, that was terrible. Okay, let's get into the minor stone gems. Let's do it again. We'll just get a full inventory, pretty much. All right, let's just do those for now. Let's see what we're working with. We've got Continuum 6. That's not bad. I know I have a Continuum 8 though. Ooh, Silence 4. Silence 4. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, it's a max level that I can get. It's like bolded if you see that. But leadership, insanity, blood ward, anything good here? It doesn't look like I got anything good from that. Oh, haste 3 actually. That's great for a pickaxe. That's great. I don't think I have a haste 3. Sunken gems 4. Chance to fish up random enchant gems. Okay, that's pretty cool. Deathbringer, madness, no, haste, execute. Ooh. Let me tinker this again. Execute. So silence 4. Okay, we got a few interesting things off of that. Alright. Get those out of my inventory. Let's just put the enchants that I like in my private vault 3. Let's just put those there. We got 40 more minor gems, so let's do the rest of these. Alright, let's see what we got. Anything cool? Tinker. Anti-gank. If multiple enemies hit you in a short period of time, my outgoing damage is multiplied to 1.5 times depending on the amount of enemies nearby. That's cool, but very interesting. Definitely for PvP, obviously. Lifesteal 4, I've already got one. None of the stone gems are obviously going to like really sell for much either, so I think we're really not going to be able to do much with these. We really just want to be able to use it on our own. Wow, I got nothing from that batch. Let's tinker these as well. Yeah, that was very bad, but we'll get some dust. Obviously, we'll never complain about dust. Alright, that's all the basic ones. So let's tinker again. Let's see what we got. We got lifesteal, okay. Clarity, not good, not good. Alright, well-fed 2. Ooh, I'll keep well-fed 2. That's not that bad. I will take that. Oh, vengeance 5. Chance to negate decreased outgoing damage from your injury stacks. Yeah, I'm good. I'm okay. I don't need it. We don't need it. No one else needs it. Everyone else has better level gear, iron and diamonds, so we don't need that. But we will keep the well-fed 2, because why not? I don't know if I have a well-fed yet. I know, if I remember correctly, those have gone for relatively expensive. And we'll do those ones too. Let's see what we get. We got haste again. Another cleave 4. I've already got like 3 of those. Okay. Bioshock, haste, super breaker, timeless. Bioshock again. Okay. Not much from there. That's fine. And we got 2 more. We got 2 perfect stone. Oh, they're stone scale gems. Alright, let's see what we got. Anything cool? We got, oh, super breaker 3. Wait, that's the max level for that, I think. Yeah, it's bolted. 18%. Okay. And then, oh, serendipity 5. Max Max level 15%. Yo, that's awesome. That's awesome. Let's go, man. That's perfect. Okay. You know what? That's really good. I'm so happy with that. Okay. Maybe I can apply those to my items. Let me take a look at my... Oh, I need to wait 10 seconds. Let's put this dust away. I need to see what enchants I have for stuff, because I know I have like Gem Finder 3, like those are like the big ones. Let's see what I've got on my... Not that one. I want to look in Private Vault. Nope, Private Vault 2. There we go. There's a Godly on that. For this, well, I guess I don't really need that. On the Hoe, I have Legendary. Let me look on the auction house. Let's see if I can find something. I need a pickaxe, a stone pickaxe. That's expensive. I don't need that. However, I could just apply... I do have Godly Scrolls, so... Is that the only one that's on there? Oh, no way, that's the only one that's on there, right? Yo, that's crazy. Okay, that's fine. What about a hoe? Let's see if I can find a hoe. There's one, and it is like a max level hoe. Okay, for 10 million. I could just buy it if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna do that. What's on my hoe? Did I say? It is a legendary? And how many sockets? I've got a ton of godly sockets. I have heroic sockets. Let me piece together some of the enchants that I think I might want for these. Let me see what I can do here. Okay, so the two that I want to apply for sure for my pickaxe, I did apply a ton of my sockets here. As you can see, I used literally almost all of them. So I got Elite, Godly, and Heroic on here. And then I have Elite, Legendary, and Godly on my hoe. So the one that I have there for sure is Crop Damage 10. Have that at 50%. And then for my pickaxe, what I for sure want is Serendipity 5 for the quests, which is great. I can take that down an extra 5%. And then Gem Finder 3, I want to take that down to 10% as well and see if I can get that on there. Hopefully it doesn't break it. That would be terrible. But that's what I want to do. So let me get some dust here. I only need, what did it say? 5% for... Let's do that. And then I need 33% for this. Let's just do a bunch of 2s. What is it at? 10% for both of those, okay. And then 50% for crop damage 10. So let's just take a bunch of the 2%, apply it to that, and then we're at 18. Let's just do the rest of these 1% for that one. And then, all right, let's hope and pray that these don't break our stuff. So this would be awesome if I can get these applied. So let's take the pickaxe. We'll do Gem Finder first. Perfect. Gem Finder's on there. Serendipity. Perfect. We got a great start on that pickaxe. And then the hoe. Crop damage 10. Perfect. Awesome, man. There we go. Look at us go. Oh, didn't mean to go there. Meant to go to /spawn. So let's see how much faster I kill these. Ooh, that's nice. That's so nice. That's only one enchant too. That is really good. Okay. Yeah, it's about time I start getting those together. I do have some armor enchants as well that will help speed up the process for some of these things, like doing these island quests and stuff. Like, oh, that's so much faster, dude. I break them so much quicker. How much does it actually do? I do 30-ish% now to the potatoes, which is solid. That's not that bad. So that's a good start for my tools. Granted, it's funny because, you know, the season or the map ends in like a few weeks, I guess. Obviously didn't know that, so I will be trying to find if some islands are recruiting for next season. I know that I've seen in the Discord some are, so I know that won't be an issue for me to find. It's just a matter of trying to figure out which one would be good. I do also have the Serendipity 5 and Gem Finder 3, so I wonder, I might just test to see how long it takes for me to find a gem from Gem Finder 3. I think what I do want to do is I want to get a common socket and get it to this, so that way I can use the haste book or the haste gem that I have ASAP. I think that would be one of the next best things that I could do. why don't I get this down, actually? I think what I want to do is I want to just take this down a bunch. 45. There we go. 21. Let's just do a bunch of 1%. Yeah, okay, so we got that to 10%. We also have Super Breakers, so if I could get a Legendary as well, ooh, that would be awesome. Yeah, I think what I want to do is I just want to hop in Adventure and just see if I can get some stuff to apply these, so some Legendary and some common sockets, and we'll see what I can do. All right, guys, we made some pretty decent progress. We were able to get a common socket and apply it to our pickaxe, which is awesome. So we're definitely going to be putting that Haste 3 on there. We also got a Legendary on it as well, I believe. So that's pretty cool. This is our total stuff that we got. So we got, you know, our spawner shards, our spawners, a ton more socket expanders, which is great for maybe making some changes to some other armor and stuff. Some coal ore nodes. We got one realm portal shard for the fishing lake, and then one for the enchanted forest, and then one for the dwarf mine. I don't know what any of those are. We got some more coal or resource fragments. We got our first pet, actually, the Alchemist Alex pet, which it says I gain the ability to gain Trinket Whisperer bonus for 2 minutes. So I have a 1.5% chance to not consume science gold on trinket use. So whenever I use like a healing or like a speed or a strength, I have a 1.5% chance to not use the science cost for it, which that's pretty cool, but doesn't seem that great. There's also a 3% chance for trinket usage to not count towards that limit. That one's pretty cool. We did get a two baby auto harvesters. Oh no, we got all 4 baby auto harvesters. That's actually insane. Some dust, obviously, a bunch of farming stuff, which is great. And then some gems as well. So I do want to open these gems, but first, before I do that, actually, you know what? Let's do that first, and then we can take a look at our armor and stuff and our pickaxe. So let's go to the /spawn. We are going to go, what is this? Legendary repair scroll? What about these? Oh, wait a sec. Can I take this for? I wonder if I can get some diamond dust. No. Alright, whatever. Alright, let's do these gems that I got. So I have 22 miners and 9 majors. So let's just do all these. Oops, wrong one. Let's do those, and then those. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Serendipity, no. Anything good in here? Cleave, execute, death touch, blood ward, haste, bringer 1. Nothing good in there. Absolutely nothing good in there, which is fine. Not a big deal. Got some dust off of it. Got 4% off of it. That's fine. All right, time for the big ones, the majors. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Executioner 3. What do I have? Executioner 5? Yeah, I don't need that. Fatigue 2, Icy Veins. Berserk 5. Axe enchant. A chance to gain a burst of strength and mining fatigue. Interesting. Huh. I might see if that's what I want to put on my axe for my elite enchant. That's really interesting. I'll keep that for now. Captain's Gift 1. Oh, we want Captain's Gift for sure. We want a good Captain's Gift. And Well-Fed 1. Bandit Barrier 2. This is also a really good one, so we want a Bandit Barrier as well. But not that one, at least. That's fine. Throw those out. Throw those out. All right, so let's go back to our home. So what we want to do is we can put this away in its rightful spot. We want the haste. We also want the super breaker now, yeah, because I was able to get that down. So let me apply all these. There we go. So we've got 10% on super breaker and haste. So we got that for the pickaxe. Is there anything else I want to do at the moment with my enchants? I don't think so. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do these real quick, and then I do want to take a look at the auction house for some enchants for my armor and see if I can upgrade that at all, so that way I can do some more work in the adventure. So let's see if this will work. Praying to goodness. Here we go. Haste 3 applied. Perfect. And then Super Breaker 3. Perfect. Look at this pickaxe. That is freaking awesome. What I do want to do is take a look at this again. I can have one godly enchant. What is the godly enchant? Selfish Spoils. When progressing an active island quest, reduce island XP gained while increasing island quest progression. So that's insanely good. That's definitely what we want. So I wonder if I can search that in the auction house. See if there's a stone one. They're all nether gem. Oh, stone 10%. Oh, 10 million. Yeah, I ain't doing that. That's fine. Don't need that at the moment. I might have a cheap Selfish Spoils book I could try to apply, but not going to worry about that. This pickaxe, it looks freaking awesome. That looks so good. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going to do some research and see if I can find any enchants on the auction house that might be good for my armor. So let me be right back and we'll see what's up. Okay, so I'm taking a look at the enchants, the stone enchants that are on the auction house. I am seeing everything that is extremely expensive. But there is one thing that I'm intrigued in. That is, where's it at? This right here. Gears 4. That is the highest level of gears I can get. It's 5 million. It has a 13% break chance. Gears 4 gives me speed 4 if I'm not mistaken, which will be absolutely huge for my adventure progression. It's 5 million. What is Gears sold for? It's sold for 5 mil. Okay. Sold for 5 mil. Sold for 7 mil, 5 mil, 6 mil. Stone 9.5. Oh, I think I'm gonna do it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 11 hours ago for 19.5 mil. Yeah, I'm doing it. Gears 4, 13% chance, $5 million. Stone gem. Bang. Okay. Okay, this is a big deal. This is a very big deal. What do I have on my boots? Enlighted 1. All right, so we got to take Enlighted 1 off of my boots. Let's do Enlighted 1. Can be gone. Okay. And then let's go back to our island. Let's get as many of the dust on this as we can. All right. It's at 10%. Can't change it. Praying this applies. Otherwise, I just wasted 5 million. This would be absolutely huge. This would be so huge. Okay, here we go. We're gonna apply this to our boots. Gears 4, 3. Oh, what? Oh, I must apply a Gears 3 before I can apply this? No way. Okay, so learning moment for all of us. For all of us, I mean me. So I guess you need a max enchant, for example, like the bolded ones, like Executioner 5, before you can apply an enchant like an Executioner 6, which is like the actual best one. Good to know. Is there a Gears 3? There's one Gears 3 and it's an Iron Gem. Interesting. Well, that's fine. I mean, it really is fine. Well, this guy's selling it. I wonder how much he's going to charge me, because I just bought a Gears 4, 13% for 5 million. Let me talk to this guy and I'll see what's up. Alright, so I can't find Gears 3 at the moment. And also, when I search for prices of Gears 3, recently sold 10 million. That's the cheapest it's... Okay, no, 7.5 million is the cheapest it's sold for. So I might have made a mistake there. So what I might actually try and do is sell this Gears book that I bought. Where's it at? Right there. I bought it for what, 5 million? So let's just do 6 million. No, let's do Gears 4. How much is it sold for? 5 mil, 5 mil, 5 mil, 7 mil. Since it's a 13, or since it's a 10%, I think I might be able to sell it for a lot more. So let me try to sell for like 8 million, just to see if I can put it on there. If not, I'll just keep it. Not a big deal. But yeah, I can't find anything to do with that. So what else I want to do before then is just see if I can apply some stuff to these pieces of armor. Well, actually, I wonder if I can buy just any gear from... Actually, I should have gear in here. That's better. Let me look at my armor. So I've got a legendary helmet. Is that the best thing I have? I have a godly. Okay. We have a godly helmet, so we could do this. We can do... I know I have a pair of heroic legs. I have a heroic chest plate. And I have heroic boots. So I just need a heroic helmet. So what I wanted to do is just apply some sockets to these just to start getting ready for the island armor that I want to wear. So why don't they're all heroic. I don't need to use the heroics, but let's use the godlies. 40%, bang. 25%, bang. Wow, 5%. I was gonna say no way, right? Okay, yeah, now they're not working. Okay, elites. Wow, 10%. 15, no. 10, no. Yeah, that's more like it. That's more like it. Yeah, that makes way more sense. Okay, let's try. How many more do I have? I just have godlies here, so I can do these on the boots. 5%, 15, 5, 15, 30, 40. There we go. Holy cow, man. I was going to say, like, no way, right? Whew. Okay. You know what? That's fine. We have our gear getting ready to go, so let me just put this in here. I'll put this all over this side, and then mythic. I don't know what exactly I want to do with that yet. I will have to do some research again on this axe as well, just to see what I want to do, but this pickaxe, you know what? I haven't even really had a chance to test it, so why don't I see what that's like? I wonder how fast this is gonna be. Like for the coal especially. It is significantly faster. Probably shouldn't be doing that now because I might use it for some challenges, but I'm pretty happy with this. The only thing I need is godly, right? Yeah, I only need selfish spoils, which is really good. So what else is this? I got gem finder, so I'm wondering how often that procs and actually works, but I'm pretty happy with the day. Got a lot done. Was able to catch up on some stuff, so maybe I'll see if I can do a few quests before I head to bed, but I'll get these out over the next few days, so hopefully I'll get this consistent. I will be I might try and record some videos before I end up going home for Thanksgiving, but not sure how many of those I'll actually be able to do, so I guess we'll see, but I think that's pretty much gonna do it for the episode. I guess I'll do this quest really quickly, but I appreciate you guys watching, and I'm happy with the progress you made. Sorry for the lack thereof of uploads. We'll get it back, get it going here. It will slow down again, like I said, just because of Thanksgiving and stuff, but not a big deal at all. So we're gonna see how it goes and go from there. So yeah, thanks guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.